Well, today I'm super excited because I am in front of one of the most well-known people here in Puerto Vallarta with Pam Thompson. Thank you so much. Well, I know that you are very well connected with the community, and also you create a special program named Healthcare Resources. So tell me, when did that start, or how you became with this idea?
Well, Healthcare Resources kind of developed in a different way than I expected. I wanted to go back to work somewhere in the medical field, so I did. I worked for Global Air and Ground Ambulance for the air evacuation, and the office was at San Javier Hospital many, many years ago. Then I went to work when it was Cornerstone Hospital, and from that I had a couple people say, you should be independent, because I wanted to use doctors that worked all over the place.
Yeah.
Anyway, long story short, that's what happened. I decided to work with a couple physicians, making appointments, maybe having some people come for surgery, and it just totally exploded into something. Never in my wildest dreams did I think it would. But it's great. It's been wonderful, and it's growing still.
So when did it start? Like 3 years ago, 10 years ago?
No, like 17, 18 years ago. A little under 20 years ago.
Wow, so Puerto Vallarta was a totally different story.
Yeah, different.
So how many hospitals, private hospitals, were at the time?
At the time, there was probably 1, 2, 3, then 4.
Okay, and now how many?
1, 2, 7 hospitals. Private hospitals.
Private hospitals.
Very different than the public.
I've been noticed lately that Puerto Vallarta became very popular for the medical tourism. So how many doctors or how many offices of doctors are here?
I would say, we have pediatricians, GPs, gynecologists, cardiologists, gastric specialists, orthopedic, eye doctor. And then we have, if you come in and you need to see a specialist that doesn't have an office here, we call them and they come on in.
Oh, that's good.
So we have pretty much everything available. The other thing that's great is we're open from 7 in the morning till 10 in the evening, 7 days a week.
That's great. I'm sure people, they love that.
Sure.
Well, the general public, if they need to, on a Sunday, to see someone that is very specific, that's great. What do you tell people that they are in the States or Canada about medical system here?
Okay.
What do you tell them? How do you invite them to come and be treated here? So,
well, I usually tell people if they're looking to move here or looking to buy a place or coming down for a year to do their homework. I always tell people, 1, to register with their consulate. That's just a good thing to do, and I have all that information. They can do it. Number 2, make sure that they have an insurance that covers them.
Okay.
I don't sell insurance, but I work with several agents I can put them in touch with.
Okay.
And there's a wide variety of different kinds of insurances that people can purchase. Traveler's insurance, international coverage to include or exclude the United States and Canada, air evacuation. It just depends on the individual.
Yeah.
So I tell them to register with a consulate, make sure that they have insurance. Once they get down here, get established with a physician. But the main thing is to do their homework. Just like it is if they're going to buy a house or buy a car or whatever, do a little bit of homework. But where I'm happy to answer questions and introduce to different doctors. If somebody has a history of cardiac disease or cardiac problems, then I'm going to introduce them and establish them with a cardiologist.
Yeah. So technically, how that works, if someone needs a specialist doctor, they send you an email, and you say, go and visit this doctor, tell them that...
yeah, it kind of depends on what they need, if they make the appointment. I make the appointment for them, and I set everything up, and they have all the instructions.
That's good.
A lot of people want to check to make sure, the ones that haven't arrived yet, they're doing homework, they want to check if the medications are available.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I always say, let's double check, because it doesn't matter the situation, they're going to have to pay out of pocket for their medication.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me, and I look forward to all your videos. Thank you, it was nice.